All right. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, I know it's been quite some time, but hey, that's life. Um, so yeah, so what is this? This is like part four, part five. I don't know, whatever, whichever one it is. I'm coming up, going through my list of all the training courses that I've been through and just all the different stuff that I've gotten out of each and every one of them. And I mean, I've talked about a few already from the trading channel. I believe we talked about the break the cycle FX, market, what is the IMC. So I've gone through a few of those already in regards to like, what did I learn from them? How did what did I take away from them? What did they teach me? Um, this fourth one, I believe the fourth one that I'm going through right now is Mission FX. It's led by a guy named Nick Sean. As you can see his YouTube channel here, this by far has probably been where I've most resonated with. I have learned quite a lot from his style of trading, from his personality, from his just his ease into life, and just how he handles a lot of stuff here. Now, from here, I've gone on and I've looked at other different trading courses as well. Um, whether it was just the desire to want to change up my trading style, or whether it was just maybe a little bit of a shiny syndrome, wanting to jump into something that I thought maybe would work a little bit better. But here recently, I've come back to Nick Sean's style of trading, his and his risk management, and everything like that, and just his ideology, his thought process behind everything is just keep things simple and control risk. And it's like that, that's like his slogan. And so um I've I come to respect this guy. He's really, really good at what he does. And I want to try to emulate a lot of stuff that he does. And I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that we look kind of similar. Maybe not. I don't know. They say work towards who you want to be, and so it becomes a little bit easier if you look like the guy, right? So Nick Sean is he's been trading for, oh good great, 6 or 7 years or whatnot. He's been profitable. Everything that he has, I love his transparency. He does everything through a Telegram channel, where he shows all of his trades that he's taken, and some of the reasons behind them. He does a lot of stuff here on YouTube in explaining how to trade, explaining how to set up a trading strategy and working through it. And for the most part, everything is really, really simple. And I mean, I like his down to earthness. I like the way that he just presents everything that he does. He's a really good teacher. Um, a lot of the stuff, I think I've talked about it before. Like, everybody in this field is an artist, and some paint with watercolors, some paint with crayons, some draw color with crayons. Like, and none of them are wrong as long as they're profitable. And there's many different ways to be profitable, and it's just a matter of finding what resonates with you when you're going through it. And so I've come here and I've come to express here. So keeping things simple and controlling risk is his main thing. And it really doesn't get much more simpler than that. He's a support and resistance trader. I know there was times throughout his career that he's moved into using indicators and trend lines and all this other stuff, other different confluences, but he's digressed. I'll use the word digress, but he's come back to just keeping it simple. It's just straight support and resistance. And that's been like his bread and butter. And so as I've been coming up, I've watched him grow. I wish I was growing as quickly as he is in regards to his trading style. I'm not, but I do feel like that I am getting there, especially over these last 3 or 4 months or so. So he has a new website out, which I just actually got to look at today. He sent it out today. So like, he offers three different things. I'm part of the full program, as well as the close friends group. And then he does this compounding course, which I think you actually get as part of the full program. I haven't looked into it too much, but but I think it's the same thing. But so he offers these three different products, and as much as, and I don't think I'll get my hand slapped for saying this. As much as he offers these three different things, I think he could easily, you could easily learn everything that you need to learn straight off what he gives you for free through YouTube, as well as logging onto his Telegram channel and following through there. Because once you see his trading style and how simple it is, that's really it. There's really nothing else to it. I mean, there is some experience that you got to get in there once you get into the market, and that's what he has, and that's what he provides. But when it comes down to the baseline, how do you do it? It's very, very simple. And so that's what I've appreciated over these past couple of months, is coming back to a simplistic style of trading. Can the complicated style work? Yes. But I think from my perspective, as far as my worry, concern, anxiety, anything that deals with trading, this has been so much easier to handle than any of the other systems that I've gone through and that I've tested that, yes, work, but they required a whole lot more interaction with them. This is pretty much cut and dry. Make a plan, let it work out. If it doesn't work out, then move on to the next one. And there's other ways to maneuver yourself out of losing trades so that you lose less than what you planned on losing, or even break even, and sometimes even a profit when you're wrong. And so a lot of his newer stuff has been around the hedging process. And it's been great for me. It's been an eye-opening experience. You can, as much as you can get out there and find people out there who are going to bash hedging and be like, if you hedge, you're not a real trader. If you hedge, you're just buying off time to be wrong. And it's like, you know what? It's one of those things. He's an artist who paints with what he paints with, and it works, and he's profitable. And I've been able to incorporate that into my own trading style and do it. And I've been profitable over these past 2.5 months. And so now it's a matter of just continuously doing it, making sure that I stay away from any sort of fear or greed, and then just build the account to, at some point in time, get to a point where I can have roughly the freedom that he has. That's one of the most appealing things that I find. Yes, this dude makes like $50,000 a month just in trading alone, doubling a $50,000 account every month, and he's been doing that for 4 months now. And actually, a couple of these here. So like, it takes about a month, and it's not high risk. It's probably like on the low end of mid risk, but it's definitely not like conservative risk. But he does it, and he does it consistently, and he shows all of his results as well as the whole process, pretty much live, so to speak, in the Telegram channel. You get to see it all. I mean, you might not get the exact pinpoint entries and management that he's doing, but you get to see the reason he got in and how the end result afterwards throughout the entire thing. And so that's, I like the idea of just the freedom. He goes about, does his thing, and then trades whenever he needs to trade, whenever there's an opportunity to trade, but he's not glued to the charts. And I like that freedom. Me being a family of, I got like 7, 8, 9, 14, I don't know how many kids I have, but I like spending time with them. I like all of us going together, getting out and about, going on nature walks and going to museums. And as we are homeschoolers, we get to homeschool the kids. So every now and then, getting a little bit of hands-on onto the stuff that they are learning about, we've noticed does better for knowledge retention than just reading about it in a book or seeing a video on it or something like that. So I like that freedom. I like the ability to do that. And so trading would provide that. Trading, being able to be flexible like that, would give that freedom a whole lot more opportunity for us to do things like that. So Yeah. Other than that, like it's been great. Love everything that Nick puts out. He's been kind of quiet here these past couple of months or so as he's been moving towards this, as he's had the close friends group, which has been really well as well. Just to see thought process and the reasoning behind management, trade management, and things of that nature. But like I said, there's a lot of this stuff you can get for free. Um, the key is finding out which trading style suits you and sticking with that for a period of time to see if it works before trying to jump to the next thing. And this is something that has bit me um, repeatedly because there was in my beginning trading careers, I kept hopping from one thing to another, trying to find just that thing that would make me profitable quicker rather than enjoying going through the process, enjoying the process, and letting that process play out to see if it works. Um, and so that would be where I've come back to Mission FX with Nick Sean leading the way on that one. And so it's been really good for me. Um, if you want very simplistic, this would be a way to go. You've seen some of the other ones where indicators and there's some other uh, complexity to it. Some people feel comfortable in that complexity on having different reasons and different check boxes of like, okay, if I want at least 3 check boxes before I feel comfortable. Whereas Nick is like, if it's in a zone, then I'm going for it. Like I drew a zone for a reason. If it's in there, I'm taking a trade. And just like that doesn't always work with everybody's personality style. And so continue going through, find one that seems to resonate with you, stick with them for a little while. If you like simplicity, I recommend here. I do have like 4 or 5 other courses that I've taken after Nick Sean. Once again, I've come back to Mission FX as far as staying focused on that as my trading style, and that's been really good for me. There are some other concepts from both past and future courses that I've talked or that I have talked about or that I will be talking about that I still use every now and then. I put in there, I implement into this trading style, but for the most part, I keep nixing away some stuff that adds complexity and going back to something really simple. And so it's been great. I thank you guys for following along. If there is any questions, by all means, put them in the comments below and I'll be able to address them as they come. And then I look forward to going off with the next um, the next course that I went through is Rock FX Academy. And so next video, I will go on with what I learned about Rock FX and how what I actually learned here, as well as the next one after that, has actually led me back to Nick Sean and Mission FX. And so it's like these were influential and very pinnacle for me as far as building a foundation and something to trust to go back to Mission FX and be successful there. So I'm continuing to be successful. If you are following along in my trading journal that I have online, you'll see that there are a lot of trades on there, and you'll get to see some reasoning logic behind it. Hopefully it's crystal clear. Like I want somebody who is coming into trading or somebody who has been a trader for some time to be able to look at the screenshots and go, I understand without any textual reference why that trade was taken. Like from its simplistic standpoint, I understand. And so if there's any questions or comments on those, by all means, I believe I opened it up to commentators on that spreadsheet. So you can actually add comments and notes on things. And so if you add anything in there, I will also address it there. If not, you could always shoot back to any of these videos and comment on there. Once again, I do appreciate anybody who's come along my journey as I continue going through. And I look forward to just continuing sharing what I've learned from all these different sources and then how my journey continues to go. And if anybody is new and learning this process, I pray that everything will go well for you and that you'll continue to be blessed in what you are doing. Thank you for joining, and I will talk to you later.